Hey farm friends, welcome to Head Family Farm. I am Jacqueline and today it is time finally for an update on the Chick Cottage. If you cannot tell by my slick and shiny appearance, it is hot and humid in Alabama. That is what the first full week of May has brought us. And our animals, there's always an adjustment, and we need to do some work inside the Chick Cottage to get this area ready for this heat wave that we're already in. Before I share with you what exactly we're going to be doing, I'm going to take you on a full tour. Things out here are looking pretty beautiful, except for the fact that my chickens decided yesterday when I put an empty feed bag outside of the Chick Cottage that they would tear it to absolute shreds. So now I've got to rake all this up. Oh my goodness, always something. So this is the entrance to what we call the Chick Cottage. This is where we raise our baby chicks. About 2 months ago, I did a complete full makeover on this little cinder block house that's on our property. It is about 12 by 12 feet inside. It is the perfect size to raise chicks in, and we've been raising chicks in here since we bought our property and got chickens for the first time. But it needed a total update to make it more functional for us. And this is now where we raise our chicks, and we are currently housing our rabbit. My painted floor, I just painted this with regular old latex paint that I got on a deep discount. It was about $5 a gallon. And right here at the door where I have to do a lot of scrubbing when I do spray everything out, it is coming up, but it's because of some rougher spots where there were rocks in my concrete. I poured all new concrete in here 2 times. I did a skim coat as well, and y'all, it has been awesome. And you can see these chicks in here. We have a good many in here that are just about ready to go outside, but we've got to prepare their outdoor areas first. And you can see I have a little escapee over here. Newest set of chicks up here is doing really well. Give y'all a little peek. Hi, chickies. I house some supplies over here. We've got a window. This is my paper that I line my droppings trays with that are in my brooder. We've got our feed. We've got some extra incubator parts. And of course, we have our awesome 4-tier GQF battery brooder. And this has totally changed how we're able to raise chickens here on our farm. This is temperature controlled. It keeps them safe from predators. It keeps them safe from the elements. We have eliminated so much feed waste. You can see their feed is here in these troughs, and they do get it on the floor. I swept up yesterday. So an entire day of them eating, this is all that's on the floor. So I sweep this out every day, and the wonderful thing is when I sweep this out, my bigger chickens just come along and they eat it outside, so it's not going to waste. Over here we have our bunny Mopsy, and she is hot. It is time for her to get a haircut. She just went to Sneed's farmhouse up in Coleman, Alabama, and spent a little time with Willis Jr., Judy's white Angora, and we're expecting babies in about another 25 days. Right now, her cage is over the top of 2 bins where we're collecting her poop to fertilize our potager garden and our in-ground gardens and our roses. It is a valuable compost, so I'm glad that we're collecting that. She is not going to live in here forever. This is temporary. We're going to let her have her babies in here, and then we're going to rethink her housing. But the biggest thing for her is she's about to get a haircut. Now, Mopsy's panting. I am super sweating. I think you know what our problem in here is. It is too hot. We need airflow. If you can imagine, there are chicks pooping in here all day. I take these trays out every other day and dump them in the compost pile, reline them with new paper, put them back in, and it's gonna smell like poop. There's just no way around it. There's gonna be ammonia, there's gonna be poopy smell. And so we need some movement of air because This is not enjoyable for me, and so I know it is not enjoyable for them. Our current ventilation has been cross breezed. So we've got this window over here that's got a screen in it, and then we have this window over here that I lift up a little bit higher, but we've had cats around. They are not our cats. We've had cats around, and I have not wanted to open the window a whole lot more. I need it to be safer. So actually what we're gonna be doing is taking this out. An awesome company that we've worked with before called Vevor has sent us an exhaust fan, and it even has a temperature sensor on it. It's gonna kick on when it's hot. Whatever I set it to, it's gonna kick off when the temperature is correct. It's not gonna keep pulling that air in, because we are getting around in the low 60s, high 50s at night still. So we don't need that ventilation going all the time, just likely from about 10 a.m. until 6 or 7 p.m. Our airflow in the Chick Cottage is from the higher ground. So from this left window to this right window is the way that the air flows through our property. So I'm going to be placing this in this window, and also this window faces the wall of the silky coop over here, so it won't be an eyesore. Sir, you cannot call your ladies over here right now. No, no. Goat is an excellent rooster, but he's always trying to bring the ladies in here to eat the chick food anytime I have the door open. Let's get this fan installed. If you're interested in this model of exhaust fan from Vevor, they have graciously provided us with a 10% off coupon for any of our viewers. You can get that coupon code in the description of this video, as well as a link to purchase through Amazon. This fan is really strong, and it's already pulling a really nice cross breeze. Let's get the screen installed in the other window and figure out how I'm going to close up the rest of this gap. This little fan is mighty, and it has already brought the temperature in here down a good bit. I'm not sweating as bad as I was. I can feel the nice cross breeze happening, pulling the air across. That's exactly what I want. And this is going to help the animals a lot. I was able to program a temperature setting. I want this to kick on when it is over 77 degrees. Anything below that, I think everybody in here is totally fine. But I am going to do something else for Mopsy over here. Mopsy, I'm going to go get you a tile to lay on, baby. And then tonight, I'm cutting your hair. For anybody that doesn't know, Mopsy is an English Angora, and they were bred for their wool, for their hair. If you do not cut an Angora rabbit's hair, they can ingest too much of it through plucking it out, trying to groom themselves, and they can get intestinal blockages. It can make them way too hot to have all of that hair all the time as well. So if you choose an English Angora, know that they come with a good bit of maintenance. Something I'm really impressed with this fan is it's not moving at all. All I have is this window pulled down, and it's very tight around it, but this fan isn't shaking. It's very stable. They've got the weight distribution right on this. It's not moving. I think something like this would be excellent in a greenhouse as well. And here's what it looks like from the outside. It looks very nice. Instead of using up wood to put in that window, I am going to use something that we have a lot of, and I'm not really sure why we have a lot of them, but we do. That is tote lids. I think over time we've broken a bunch of totes, and the lids have just ended up in our shop storage. And so I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut it to size and pop it into that windowsill. There it is. Just a little bit of ingenuity and we got it going. Let's go see how it feels in here now. Oh, wow. It is a very big difference. Yay. For now, that's exactly how things are gonna stay. Look at this. That's how much air is being pulled from that window through the fan. I'm in the cross breeze and it's making my hair move. If you have rabbits, it's a good idea in the summertime to give them a tile because it's always going to be cooler than the outside air, and it's going to help them bring their body temperature down. The tile is always going to be cooler, just like the cinder block house, and this concrete floor stays cooler than the outside.
Hey, Muffs. Sweet baby.
Let's see as she lays down. Gotta check it out first. You're gonna look very different by tomorrow. Farm friends, thanks for hanging out with me, but I have one more thing to show you. Are you coming with me? Let's go. I wanted to give y'all an update on Muffin, and I can hear her right now. Goats! Come on, goats! Come on! All right, I can see that the fence is off. I hit it the other day, y'all, and it just like broke loose all my emotions. Not gonna touch it today. Look who's coming. Look who's coming. I'm coming in. Nobody freak out because I'm coming in. Muffin. Okay, biscuit, gravy, muffin. Look at you. What are y'all doing to me? What are y'all doing to me? This is Gravy, my big gravy boy. Biscuit is eating me. Gosh, she's so heavy. She's so heavy. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Girl, you smell like you've been eating a lot of grass. Have you been eating lots of grass, huh? She said, Mom, let me go eat grass. Look at Biscuit. Biscuit said, I'll give you love. Y'all wanna go for a walk, goats? Come on. Let's go for a walk. As you can very clearly see, Muffin has integrated into our herd here at Head Family Farm beautifully. They're knocking me down, y'all. Gravy. This is my big boy right here. We got our boys over a year ago from Sneed's farmhouse, and they're just the sweetest things. They're both wethers. We were not planning to keep a male at the time, a buck, and otherwise I would have left Grady back here intact. But Muffin is their half brother. They have the same mother and different dads. And Muffin, I really think they know because they have protected her and accepted her. And I know a lot of you are going to be asking, what is the little brown thing running around? It's little and it looks like a goat. It's not a goat. Her name is Mocha. She has a very special story that we're going to share with you in the coming weeks. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me here at Head Family Farm. And a lot of you ask, how can we support your channel? How can we help support your farm? Well, we are a registered hatchery and we sell hatching eggs and ship all across the US. But by watching our videos, liking, subscribing, commenting, and then sharing with others you think would enjoy our content, that is the most valuable way to help our channel grow and to help our farm. Thank you so much for being here with me, farm friends. I hope that y'all have a wonderful, a beautiful, blessed week, and we'll see you back here real soon. Y'all have a good one.